Hey, welcome back. We're back in our modified colony today, and we have got a bunch of projects to get working on. The first project, though, I would like to start in the automation district here. We've got a couple of projects, so we'll get going on that. But I would like to move some of this infrastructure that we've got over on top of the river, just so we can have a little bit more land around here. So let's find out. I want to go triple platforms about here. Yep, all those right there. And then we're going to fill in here. And we're going to fill in here. Maybe, there we go. I don't want any in front of the dam. There we go. Look at all of that extra space that we're going to have. We'll make a path straight on through here. And we will let them work on that, and we'll come back and put in some more. Well, before we do that, let's not get too far. Let's get a couple more in here just to fill in those spaces. You never know when some extra spaces might come in handy. There we go. That looks good. And then also, do I want... Yeah, let's go ahead and put some in here too. There we go. Okay, they'll work on that for a bit. The other thing I would like, well, we're going to definitely need some more science. So let's toss in some science places. We need number crunchers. And we're just going to fit them together right... Oops, not there. Right here, because they fit nicely together like this. There we go. Now this place here and the place that this one creates over here, I have got an idea where I am going to... Let's grab this. Well, maybe. We need... I know I'm looking right at it, and I do not see... There it is. This is what we need. We need the dirt excavator. We're going to put another one there. And underneath here, let's zoom down just a little bit. We're going to delete that, and then we are going to put in, let's see, 4-way power. We'll make that important so that it gets done really quick. Those can go in there. Over here, I think we're going to need something similar. We're going to put a 4-way in there, and then we're just going to make it easy and do 2 universals there. And that should give this down here power. We'll let them work on that for a minute. Now, we need to get started on at least the next section of this reservoir here. So let's take a look. We're going to go and grab the powered levee. And probably something like this. There we go. And then here, we're going to turn one so that we can put more across here. Now let's see, where do we want this one empty? Yeah, let's go ahead and get rid of that. I'm just going to get rid of that one too. Here, let's do this wall first. Let's get these levees in here. And those can go there. And we will probably put the extension point somewhere in the middle so that they can all go up. Where is... There it is. So we need to go... Are you guys not included in that? Okay, there you go. We need to go up to that many. How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's put in 1, 2, 3. And 4, 5. Is that how we're going to do it? So if I go this, 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 and then we'll put on our side platforms. Let's see. Platforms, side platforms. We need probably a 2, don't we? 2. There we go. 2. 2. And a 1 and a 1. And that should extend that out. Now, we put power. Can't put that there? It's probably too close, isn't it? Too close to that. Okay, well, that's not a problem. We can rethink that. There we go. So we'll do... What do we got here? Maybe landscaping, side platforms. Let's see where the closest we can actually put those side platforms are. Oops, nope, I just want a 2. We're going to do 2, 2, 2, and 2. And we'll just figure it out using the old trial and error method. There we go. I can't put 1 there, so that's probably going to be it. Just the 1. So I don't need a 2 there. I don't need a 2 there. I would like a 1, though, so that they can get to those platforms. There we go. And then that can go there, that can go there. And we'll work our way around the side. Now to connect those in, we're going to have to take out this top portion. There we go. And water. We want this. No, we don't want that. Some days you gotta walk before you can run, and I think today is one of those days. We're going to put you in there, and then we are also going to put... Nope, I got those backwards. It is going to be one of those days, isn't it? There we go. And now we need more levees. Let's go with that and this. There's our levee. Okay. This looks good. Now, if I put 1 more... Let's see. Powered. Yep, that's what I'm going to want, is a powered one. Although, looks like this is not a powered one. Well, that's not good at all, is it? That might have been a mistake. Well, you can't have everything, so... delete all of you. And we will go... water, powered levees... There we go. We'll get a whole power line up here. That's definitely going to take a little while to build. And there we go. That's going to be the general basis of this. We're going to go all the way up with that. We'll come back and finish building that here in a second. So I would like probably a regular levee here. 1 here, here, power. Let's see. I'm going to need probably something like this all the way up. Just to go around here. Is that even? Yes. Yes, it is. Okay. So now can I put my power in there? Let's find out real quick. Nope. I can put 1 here, though. So, remove you. We will put power here. Power here. Now let's count them off. There's the 2 spaces. Oops, not there. 2 spaces. 2 spaces. Yep. Yep. There we go. Now we just need to get our levees in there. Let's get the powered ones in first. We know you go there, 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 and there. There's our levees. Ta-da. And the power line across there. Plus, we're going to go all the way up with these too. That way we can have somewhere to connect all these in with. It's a whole lot of power flowing through this dam. There we go. That'll do just fine. We'll come back and finish more of this area here in just a minute. But let's go take a look at some of the other parts of the map that's going to need to go in. Here, this one's going to be pretty easy. I remember I said that I wanted some bridges going in here, so let's get that filled out here. I'll put you in here. And then here, we're going to do 1s and 2s. There we go. The rest should all be 3s until you get to about right there. Then what do I got? A 2? Let's do a 2 there. And we'll do a 3 here. Nope, that's a 1. There we go. 3. Stairs. There we go. And then let's go ahead and get in a path from here. There's the 3s. We can do the 1s and we'll come back for the stairs once the other ones are done. Here's 2s. Just to keep them nice and even across here. 2s. 1s. And then we can come back and put in 3s where we can. We don't want to take out those stairs quite yet. 3s. Let's go 2s. And then we'll put in a 1 with stairs down. So let's put all that in. We'll come back and check on this too. That's definitely going to take one beaver quite a while to build. We might send some beavers over to help him after a little while. Now over here, we've got this geothermal turbine, which is not only killing our beavers, but the production rate is kind of up and down because we're having trouble keeping water. So what I'm going to do is try and turn this whole area into a big water storage for them. Let's see what we can get in here with some levees. Now the water itself is about this high. So let's see. I don't want to flood over that. So we'll start here. There we go. That's the same height. And over here, it is. There we go. All right, let's build out and around and see what we come up with there. Here we go. Probably don't actually need those levees, do I, since I have the big walls. Let's get rid of you. Rid of you. Rid of you. Back to the levees. Okay. Here, let's go ahead and put some up. That's the same height? Yep, sure is. There we go. We will clear this out. In fact, let's go ahead and send a path over. Make a short bridge. We will put in a lumberjack flag here. There we go. Get rid of all of these trees. Might as well get rid of them anyway, all right? We're going to move those. Let's come back over to this side. Because we're going to need to get the levees all the way around. In fact, I don't think I need any of those levees or those levees. Here I need some, though. Let's get you in here. We'll have to take that tree out of there. There we go. Ta-da. And let's get this in here. There we go. It had to think about that. More. And we will put some in here. There we go. Now, just to go over to the other side, let's get that all set up. And here. There we go. Tossing the dams to where that water is going to be let out. I could probably do floodgates, but you know what? That's actually not a bad idea while I'm thinking about it. Let's delete you too. Yep. And landscaping. Triple floodgate. Yep. Ooh, I'm going to need... It's more than a triple, isn't it? Let's do a levee here, and we'll toss the triple right on top. There we go, just in case we need the water. Now, let's take a look around here. Actually, I can put those on top of the land as soon as they clear all those trees out of there. Let's do that. There we go. So they'll get to work on that. It's going to be an odd one. We're going to have to remove these trees. Let's get something in there that at least lets them do that. That can come down here. There we go. And these trees, we are just going to get those out of the way. We'll set them to the highest priority so that they'll be done first. There's a tree down here we're going to have to remove at some point. We'll figure out how to do that whenever we get closer to getting around to the side here, but it's going to take a little bit to chop through some of this stuff, I think. Now let's take a look here, because I noticed this river comes down quite a ways, and I think if I dam this off right here and let those go, I can get some water in this area and green it up just a bit. So let's take a look here. I just want to do some dams. There we go. That'll block in at least a little bit of water. I would like some stairs up here. There we go. And we will do a ladder. Let's say right here, and right here, so that we can get some dynamite going up there. I would like to get all of this leveled out. So let's put the dynamite on there for now. Here we go, looking good. That's all done. Can I get this moved up just a little bit, because I'd like to even that out across there. Now, the real trick is figuring out how to get somebody up here and there. Now, it looks like I bet we can get somebody here. Let's get some stairs. Stairs. There we go. I'm not sure if this district is going to be far enough for this. Let's find out. Demolish. Nope, too far. We're going to have to make districts to get up there, I think. Let's go over this way. Oops, missed with that one. It's all right. We can just connect it back in. Here's this. There's that. We're going to need stairs here and here. And then we'll come up here and we will demolish this far one and hope the beaver doesn't get caught on the other side. But to do this, well, we'll get those stairs in first, actually, and then we'll see what this district can reach to. And then we'll figure out where we need to put a district, whether it needs to be all the way up here or it can be in here. And we will work on that just as soon as they've got that figured out. Our golems look like they could use a couple more power spots, so let's toss the charging stations in here. It should not be too difficult. Here we go. There we go. We'll get those taken care of first. And while we're here, there's a couple other things that I wanted to see if we could do. First things first, let's see, can we maybe knock down some of this here? Some of this. And we will... let's put a path around the outside here. There we go. Now, I would like some extra trees in here just to fund this operation here, since their trees get a little bit sparse at times. So let's toss in... oh, how about a forester on the corner? That works for me. Then let's toss in, we're going to need lumberjacks. How about you can have one here? Can't put one underneath. That's disappointing. We'll put one all the way over here. And then as for trees, we're just going to fill it with maples. Something I forgot I was going to do over here. I think we're going to try and build a water farm that's running year-round. Some of my other water farms are there, but they don't seem to quite run year-round. So we're going to go ahead and see if we can create one that does just that. Let's go from about there. Yeah, that looks good to me. And we are going to water farm. Oh, I need something to put the water farm on, don't I? Yep. That would probably help. There we go. Now let's get in that aquatic farmhouse. Then we're going to put in stairs. There we go. And then we are going to put in a water dump that should keep this whole area good to go. Let's put that in there. Crop-wise, we are going to do some cattail here. And some spatter duck over here. Maybe even a little bit back here. There we go. And they'll get to building that. It might take them a minute or two. Let's check back over here on our first project. Well, they are getting some of this in. It is definitely taking them a minute, but they are getting it. No surprise, our one beaver project has not got very far, but that's not really that surprising. Speaking of which, did I not give this poor beaver a home? Looks like I didn't. Let's give him a nice mini lodge right there. And we will make that the highest of priority. That way they have at least a place to live. While we're over here, though, I did want to take a look. Now, we found this last time, this little bitty one-tile water source. And while it's nice that it fills up this, I think I would also like it to try and fill up some of this. So we're going to, first things first, let's get the trees out of the way. There we go. And then we are going to try and set up a way for this to get down. We might have to build a block in there or something, but we'll figure it out. Those can go across. Those can go across. And there we go. I'm not 100% sure how far down these guys can go. Let's get stairs there. We might have to make a pathway around, but we will figure that out as we go too. That is also going to take a minute. I hope they have dynamite. I think they do. At some point, we're going to want dynamite up here, and then we'll replace it with a dam. but that might be a little bit later on. Let's set this, getting this out of the way, to high priority. Make our nice path down the mountain. I'm going to have to go around that. Let's see, here, here, and then we're probably going to want to put in a levee right there so we know that it keeps going, and one right there so we know that it keeps going. I'd put in dirt, but we don't quite have access to that yet. Let's do this, this, this. There we go. This can go back here, and we'll worry more about this as they get to work on it. Our poor industrial district, I think we're going to move where our actual beavers live. Let's see. Let's move you way down here. That looks good. And we're going to move this. Let's see. This is the Mountain Center in District 16. So we're going to have to grab some food from these two. This can go, let's say, right here. And we're going to go bread. Bread. There we go. What's the other one this one's got? Grilled potatoes. We're going to grab that from here too. Add new district here. And let's grab some potatoes. There we go. Distribution should already be set. So let's pause you. Now, while there's nothing going on here, let's go ahead and add in some more charging stations, because we are definitely going to need it with the number of golems that we have over here. I'm going to set that to the highest so it connects back. That's already done. That can go away. So now they all three should live over here. And we'll let them build that for just a bit. This I would like paused, but the thing is, let's see. The thing is, the explosives, we might need those eventually. Let's go across here. Let's get a barrel bot in there. Somebody can come out here and charge at least one, I guess. All right, well, they've got a start on this. It's going to take them quite a while to get through all of that. Do I have a place to store logs? I would be surprised if I didn't. I do not. Okay, well, I am surprised. Let's see. Let's see if we can get rid of those. And is that industrial log pile? Actually, you do fit right there. There you go. Let's make that high priority so that we can get a place to store all these logs that we're going to need to build all of this in here. They managed to get this stairway in, and it looks like they're going to be able to get this out of here, but we're definitely going to have to set up another district to get up here. So let's say right here where that ends, we're going to put you in. I'm going to get rid of those, and we're going to toss in a district center. We're going to toss in a drop-off point. There we go. Now we just need to find somebody that can spare a couple of planks and a couple of logs so we can get up here. Where can we go for that? Do you have... Nope, you don't have anything. Do you have any... You do. Let's send planks and logs over here. And we'll just make this a very temporary area. Planks, logs, there we go. We're not even going to worry about sending anything else over there. Once the day starts, we'll send somebody over here. Let's distribution limits. We're going to limit this to 2 logs, and it was 8 planks. 8 planks. There we go. 4 apiece. Then we'll send somebody over there so they can do the work. They can get that cleared out. And that should be that for that district. That's really all we need. We'll work on clearing this out too. And maybe, just maybe, we can get some water in here in the very next wet season. It looks like they've managed to get most of the trees out from around here. So let's go around and see if we can get some more of the levees in here. I don't think we'll be able to save much of the water this time. In fact, I don't know why I need those other ones. There we go. Here, I actually might need to hold off on that so that I can... Let's toss in a ladder here. Nope, a ladder, please. Here we go. That one can go there. We definitely don't need this tree grown in here. And, okay, back to the levees. Let's get you in here. There we go. Here, we might just go around the front. There we go. Oh, is that a different height? Did I put them in at a different height that I don't need them to be in? These I don't think I need at all. Let's get rid of that. There we go. That looks nice. Here. Do I need one more block up? Maybe? Kind of looks that way, doesn't it? Needs to go here. Okay, those match, so... Yeah, it floods. It should stop flooding, though, when we get all of the stuff in there. Let's see if we can... Oh, that flooded quite a bit. We'll tell them to work on this first, so they can get down there to that. And then we'll go from there on that. Looks like our first project is done, so let's get to moving some stuff. The first thing I think I'd like to move is probably these builders' huts, so let's just put them right along here. In fact, we will. A road right up this way. What else can we move? We've got a couple of these drop-off points that I think I'd like to move, and probably upgrade to some better ones. Or at least more focused ones. So let's toss in more drop-off points. We're going to go put those in there. There we go. We'll get all the routes moved around in just a minute, but we'll figure out what we want to do first. Let's see. I would also like a couple of these moved around, I think. Get those off of there. So let's say... Where's our science? There it is. We need refineries. Let's see if we can sneak these in here. Maybe something like that. And let's get our storage tanks in here. Let's get 2 big biofuel tanks. We'll just use that much more to save stuff. We'll get some catalyst tanks. That should be enough. We do this. How about we move our distribution post? Labor, hauling post. Nope, we want distribution post. Let's see. Do we want... There we go. That'll fit right in there. Move that along. And then here, we can actually move our farms out there. Once they've got that taken care of. Oh, we forgot our... What is this? Hauling post. That's the thing. Okay, let's put our hauling post over here. And now we're going to put a farm. Let's see, farmhouse. We're going to put you right on the end here. That's a good way to go. And that will cover some more area. There we go. We'll get those two in. We'll figure out what to do with some of these extra spots in here. I'm not quite sure yet, but we'll think of something. And once those get built, we can start moving this stuff. I'm going to go ahead and take a second, and we're going to redo all of these onto these over here, and probably see how much is done in the meantime. In fact, that just finished, so we can go ahead and get rid of, well, let's get rid of this one first. And I wonder if we can get rid of these. Then we'll put some dynamite up there and put another one in. If we can, great. If we can't, we'll figure that out too. But let me go fix these drop-off points, and we'll be back real quick. Checking back in on some of the projects that we have going, it looks like our one guy down in the lighthouse is making it pretty far. He's got almost all the way over to here, and once that's closed off, we can finish out the routes on this, and we'll see if he can finish that this episode. Looks like our reservoir over here is doing pretty well. There's a little log shortage, but not that big a deal. Let's see how far. I don't know if we can get up in the hills from here to get to those logs. I guess we could give it a try. Let's see. We're going to put down a couple. And we'll make those high priority. Yeah, we'll go there, and then we'll put stairs back down. There we go. And hopefully, if they can get up there, they can get to those trees too, and we can grab those. But otherwise, we're just waiting for them to be delivered down. We'll toss in our lumberjack before we go on to the next place. There we go. One there. No, let's not put you in there. And we'll mark these to cut. Because, of course, once we get up there, we'll actually want to cut some of them. There we go. That looks good. Over here on this side, I'm not honestly sure why it's taken them so long to get over there. Let's see. We have logs. Do we have builders? We have builders. Yeah, everything's good there. But while we're here, let's go ahead. We removed most of this stuff up here, so let's put in a nice staircase. You know what? Let's even make it a decorative stair. There we go. And we'll just connect that in. And we'll go out there-ish. And for just a second, we'll put in a gate. And let's... How far do I want this from the edge? Here. And we'll check and see if that will work here. We got to migrate everything over. Everything from District 16 to District 20 here. We're going to do 45. Enter. And we're going to do 0. Enter. I'm going to cut this gate out. I'm going to delete you out. And we are going to go just like that. Let's draw all the way around here. You guys should, until you run out of stuff, let's get that done. Still be able to get to most of this. Now, I don't know if right now you'll be able to get to that. You can get to your houses, though, so I don't know why you guys are sleeping outside. But they'll figure that out. This, ooh, they cannot get... Oh, well, once that's in, they can probably get to this. And probably this as well. So I'm not that worried about it. We'll come back and check on them once they get this nice, fancy decoration stair in. Our mountain center looks like they should be able to put in all these dynamites. We're just waiting on them to finish it up. Hopefully by the next time we take a look at them, they'll have it all done and we can just make a nice path down for the water. Looks like over here we've got a pretty nice tree farm going. We just have to wait for everything to grow up. We have got some of our science places going. Our dirt excavators are starting to get going. We've got everything moved over here. We just got to wait for things to go. We're a little... Okay, I took out most of these in hopes that they would get emptied, but so far they have not, so we might have to wait on that. I do have to build a ladder here, and we'll have to blow that up, but that's not that big a deal, really. We moved our farms. They're looking good. In fact, we could probably go ahead and plant some more crops. Let's get some potatoes in here. There's potatoes, potatoes. We'll do all potatoes over here. And then we'll do sunflower seeds maybe over there. Yeah, that'll work just fine. Also, before we get too far, let's pause it for just a second. We're going to do this. I would like... Let's do that. We don't need it on the road. Do this. We will have to wait for this to get out of here before we can put the next beehive in. However, we can probably figure out over here what we need. So let's delete this 1, 2, 3. And it's on the 4th one. I believe that's how it works. Let me double check here. 1, 2, 3, and on the 4th one. Yep. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, that one. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Nope, that's not going to work. 1, 2, 3 on this one. Okay. And that will give us a little bit more. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, that one. Okay. We'll put beehives on all of those. That'll help production just a little bit. In fact, I should probably get these last 2 potato places there. There we go. Hopefully they get everything moved over here before too long. We've got almost all the potatoes. Maple syrup and water is on its way. They're still working on this wall here. I will probably turn it to the lowest possible. Oops. Just so that we're not using resources that we could be using other places. Over here, let's make sure it's all on low. There we go. We'll come back to everything else. Before we leave, though, let's get these in there. Oops, I miscalculated that slightly. But there should only be bots up here, so it really doesn't matter that much. There we go. They'll take care of that. Now, since we are going to get our dirt excavator, I would like to put a dirt pile about here. That saves us from using some of this land that we have. In fact, now that I'm looking at it, why don't I just go ahead and let's toss some sunflowers on this hill over here. Over here, though, let's go break you off and put you here. Delete you. There should still be plenty of room. And this is under landscaping. Let's get a dirt pile. And that should make all of those. And it looks like they probably can't reach these 2. So let's give them a bit of a bridge here. There we go. They can build those in and work on more stuff as they go along. It looks like our aquatic farm is doing pretty well, though. That's a good thing. There we go. It looks like everything fit in there just fine. And now we've got a ton of extra space in here to work with. Not sure what we'll do with it yet, but we'll figure that out as we go. I'm not sure what extra resource we need at the moment, but we'll take a look and come back to that. It looks like we've got our trench dug, but the last section we just couldn't make. So we might just leave that out for a floodplain, and it'll all fall down in there eventually. But let's detonate some of this stuff out. And while we're waiting, I would like a dam to go in there, and we will make that the highest of priorities. There we go. That can fall into here. This can fall into here. Then we have one down here, which can all fall into here, which can fall into here, which will probably need some kind of floodplain there. I'm not seeing that they can still reach that, but we'll find out. Who knows? Maybe they will, maybe they won't. We'll let it go, but that's good enough for now. They should be able to get this in hopefully in the next day or so, and that will split the water between these two areas. Some coming down here to fill this up. Look at this. Our guy down here has got one way done, so let's go ahead, clean this up just a bit. Can I leave that? I can probably leave that. Let's see. Put it... Nope, we can't leave that because it makes everything a weird height, and we don't want that. Can I leave that one? I can leave that one. Okay, well, we'll just leave it. 2 there. 3 there. Sometimes all you need is just the right person, and it looks like we've got the right person in that one. There we go. Stairs. Down. And we'll finish the path just as it looks like we've got the next wet season on us. There you go, buddy. Get to it. You're doing just fine. Well, as the dam is starting to go up, it looks like we had a minor flooding event going on over here. But the drought is almost on us, and most of it looks to be pouring back into the river here. So I'm not too worried about it. We'll get the other side of the dam in, and we should be good to go. There's our reservoir completed. It'll fill up on the next wet season, and we'll have plenty of water in there. In fact, we'll get our industrial section, probably a couple of pumps in there, so they can keep getting water for their plant. And then next time, we are going to set up their distribution so they can start sending out some of these goods that they're making here. We got our land flattened out over here. We've got our district here. In fact, let's just rename this real quick too. We're going to name it, I don't know, this is Supply Depot. That sounds good to me. Not sure what we're going to do with this area yet, but we'll figure that out. We have got plenty of stuff. We might add some more distribution posts in here as well. Next time, I'd like to hit up this mine up here so that we can get some scrap sent out. We did manage to get this little water source streaming out into our lake so we can get a little bit more water. I am really proud, too, of this one little guy that's just been working on this. He's got one whole bridge done here, and the second is almost complete. Hopefully we'll get that complete in the next one. And then finally, over here, we've got quite a bit done. We got our aquatic farm in. We have got science points coming in. Tons of science points. We got our dirt excavators in, and we got most of our main stuff moved out onto the river, along with starting to dynamite down this area so we can flatten it all out, and hopefully next time we'll get some more gears, and that will help speed up the process of building this. I am still determined to get this all set up before we do our final episode. But that's going to do it for now, so just wanted to say thank you very much for stopping by. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I hope to see you next time. Bye!